Hello my friends and welcome to Sergeant plus Riot Fest Campaign Fest. As you know, let's have some fun here. Let's try our best to win and have some loads of fun as we used to. Well guys, this will be a complicated fest, but I want to do it just because I really like it, and I think the boost of them two will be a plus somehow. They will help each other, that's what I meant. And let's have some fun, let's see how it goes, let's see if they are really good or if they work better together or not at all. You are going to decide that at the end of the video. Let me know in the comments as well what do you think about that. So guys, let's have some fun, let's start the fest. As always, you are going to pick the cards nicely. First it's one white, and you know, this is not really complicated, can be, but the main reason is to get veterans for the hard battles, which 2 white will be a really hard one. 3 red will be almost impossible with these units. So I did put rapid deployment on both of the units, the attacking units, and hopefully I'm going to be able to spawn more than normal, because you know guys, you know by now, if you are going to attack only with 3 units, you are going to struggle to build a team, to build something there, to be powerful. This is the worst enemy of the fest. And what I did try there, I just wanted to see if they can be any good against walls. Yeah. I don't have anything to say about that. So I'm going to keep spawning as many as I can, trying to get in, trying to get some veterans. It doesn't look a really complicated base, which is normal. I'm level 64. 1 white should be something like this. Anyway, without cards we would probably struggle a lot, but we can do this, I think. Let's see. I'm going to use the focus fire the second time. One, because I want veterans and they intend to become veterans really quick against walls, and they can go in that sneaky way because I like to do that. I don't know why, even if it's not a need at the moment. Anyway, this is interesting. We have loads of veterans already. That's giving me loads of hope for the fest. Hopefully we are going to have a long video, and we're going to pass our tests. Well, the units are going to pass the tests. I played a lot with the Sergeant. I know what's that about. I know how good it is. I know the Surgeon is good as well, but I'm not using it myself. Loads of players are actually using them, most of them as veterans. It does help you a lot to keep your units alive. If you have 10 of them, they will revive loads, and I mean it. It's one of the best heroes that you can get, the Sergeant. As well, the Sergeant, it's really good. Gives power, a lot of power to your units. So let's say if you are in a bad situation in one battle and you have just a handful of units, they will give that boost to go through walls and stuff like that. So you can see the kill streak is quite good. I didn't really lose. I don't think I lost any units so far, but that's because obviously Surgeon, obviously Riot, and the Sergeant kind of working with them. So first victory, let's see the reward, let's see the veterans, let's change them. Right, we don't need the commandos. Let's see if we have any 2 stars. We do have a Sergeant. I'm going to take that. I am going to try to take more surgeons than Sergeant, because I think they'll be helpful. Might be a mistake. Anyway, let's move to the next battle. Woo! Right guys, we are here. Let's see. We got a reward in our chest, a random card. I don't know what's that going to be. So let's move to 2 white and now here guys, because of the update we have another choice. So I'm going to take the easy one that I think, the easiest one that I think, just because I can. I'll take the hard one on the nightmare. So I think this will be easier than the other one. I might be wrong. It's all the chances to be wrong, because you don't really know how the bases are by looking at the units and things like that. You can have surprises. Hopefully we are not going to have that many today, and we are going to enjoy a long fest. Didn't happen in the last fests. Well, what can I do? I'm trying my best here. No, I don't really mind when I lose on a fest, because as I said, it is a test for the units. It is more to understand how the units work, and I think this is the best way. And plus, it's a massive plus there. We are going to have fun, have a challenge as well. So really happy with that, and it seems like you are guys enjoying the fest, and I'm really happy about that. It does actually, it is an important moment when you guys enjoy it, and I really enjoy it, and you know, everyone's happy, and we can test the units and learn something about it. It's everyone's happy. I am more than happy about that. I can't ask for more. So let's spawn the veterans. Quick. We can now. We have 10 veterans. What about that? So again, we are trying to spawn as many units as we can. We have to kind of bear in mind at the moment what units we are going to have for the nightmare base. Let's see how many we can spawn. I was quite lucky with the barrels so far. Probably on the nightmare I'll struggle a lot, and I do expect to struggle a lot. It will be complicated to explode the barrels, so I will have to risk it, and that's quite dangerous. It's not even one mistake, it's just one barrel to explode in the worst time that can explode, and the fest is done. You're going to lose. For example, if I'm going to lose my veterans, I'll have no chance. If one barrels manage to kill all my veterans, I'll have no chance. So this is kind of a gambling. It's that's why I really like it. So we are against engineers, not really afraid. And I assume we can get loads of rank 3 veterans, and that will be way more helpful in the next battle. As I said, I'm going to choose the really hard one, because I think that's fair. You can see again the kill streak is going up. My units are not dying. Even if they die, they are going to get revived by the surgeon, and that is amazing. You can see one riot died, the surgeon did its job. Happy days. I am actually really thinking of start using the surgeon and the sergeant in my team. Make it somehow on my main attacking team, make it somehow to work with the two of them, at least one of them, and that will be surgeon, I'd say. Having them as veterans, your base will be quite exposed. They are really good in some bases, but I assume on mine they'll be quite exposed, and it will make my base weak. But I think it's worth it. It depends on what you're aiming for the game. The reward quite good. Let's see what veterans we have. Let's see what we can change there. Quick. That's good. Guys, let's move to the next fight. let's see. We are on the... Oh, why am I going to the alliance battles? So used from from the Steam account. I did do some quite a few battles. I didn't really get a chance to do on this one. Most of the points are from the base defending thing. So I'm going to choose the hard one, and if I look at the time, this will be the hard one. It will be the hardest one because of the amount of units that I have. It will be probably a sneaky tricky base, the one that your units are running around without anything to do, and you'll have loads of barrels. 5 minutes, that's the time. With all my units, this could be easy. Not easy, could be accessible, because you can spawn loads at once, even grunt, and use a rally flag, use one focus fire, get rid of the wall, and then go straight. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's a kind of a sneaky base in a different way. As I expected, 5:30, that's the time. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm going to spawn sergeants. Quite expensive, but I have to do it. I do have to do it. That's how it is. Let's spawn the veterans straight away, and hope that we won't have barrels, because I could actually spawn only sergeants and wait for the things to explode, blah 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 blah. But being against a base like this, it's no chance. If you lose 2 or 3 minutes for no reason, that will be it. So I did risk it. This is a massive mistake. It is the base that I thought it will be. You can see my units running around for no reason. This is quite annoying. It's pretty annoying. Once you learn the trick, once you learn how to win against bases like this, they are quite easy, they are quite kind of relaxing. It's a quick fight. Until you learn that, you will struggle a lot, and you will be really disappointed, not upset, because it does look really easy, but it's smart, it's really smart. All the wall placement everywhere where you can see them, they are really carefully placed there to get to this level that your units are actually going to run in circles. It is kind of a struggle to make the base. So all the respect for the guys that are doing this. It is really smart. This game is about tactics. Those are the tactics that kind of I was impressed when I saw first time. I did think about this. I did think to block some paths and everything like that, but not as good as this. So you can see my units are going around. My only chance is to get rid of that wall there. I'll show you in 1 second that wall. So they will probably go straight, but then I'll have another focus fire for the walls. If I miss that focus fire, I'll probably be in trouble. I already kind of lost loads of units. I didn't had any structures to destroy, which means no munition for me. 2 commandos on this type of bases. Brilliant. They are doing some damage, some good damage. So I have all the chances to lose this one, and I would probably lose it. My only chance is to get through the walls there with the units that I have. Most of them are still running in circles. I'm going to get a rally flag. That would be really helpful. But in the meanwhile, as I said, the commandos are really doing a great job against my units. You can see most of them are dying. I don't like that. So I'm going to use the rally flag, hoping that I'm going to get most of my units together, which I don't really think it will be the case. Let's see. One mistake here could be me placing the focus fire on that wall so they shoot or don't shoot as I expected. I knew that will happen. I should have put the wall the focus fire on the walls. That would have given me a better chance, and now it's a 50-50 chance of winning. If my unit starts shooting towards the other units and literally do it fast, I have a chance. My surgeons are really good there, they can shoot. My surgeons are reviving all my units. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope that my riots are holding the bullets. It's quite complicated. You can see the amount of units, and that riot placed there, it is amazing. This is a brilliant base. I don't mind losing. As I said, it is a sneaky base. I chose, I did, it was my choice to go against this base. So I'm going to take my revenge. If I lose, I'm going to lose. That was amazing. The riot down there, brilliant. This base was made especially for my fest. I couldn't get worse than that. Even Bombardier's base, I would still have a chance with the amount of units and good veterans that I had. Less than 1 minute, I knew I have to rush. Let's skip it. You know what? I'm going to take my revenge, guys. I'm going to do it. So, let's see what we have here. I did get some veterans. I had a quick sneaky fight on 2 white. I have my veterans. We are going to do it on another base, a different base. So we are trying to get our revenge, because that was my mistake. I did spawn the veterans straight away. I didn't play as the book says. There is no book, but you know, perfectly. So I feel bad about that, and I'm going to try to get my revenge. Another free red. We see how it goes, and that will be the end of the fest, because I lost, obviously. But I did feel like it was my mistake, so I'm trying to kind of fix it. You know what I mean, guys. And let's make. I'm having loads of fun. The veterans are amazing on this. All the units are amazing. So let's have another fight. Try to win. End this fest nicely, in a nice way, how it should have been. That was a sneaky base before. Really cool. Really amazing. Glad that I attacked it. And that will show me. That will tell me a lot about the units. If you are against a base like that, or against walls that need to be down, you need commandos, or I don't know, machine gunners, or units that are really strong against walls, so you can count on even one troop to get 1 wall down, or 2 walls if you need it. In that case, I would have needed like 4 commandos to do the job nicely, and that didn't happen. Didn't have them. That will show me, as I said, that will show me that in any fight you need something that is really strong against walls. We didn't have them. That's fair enough. As I always say, I don't mind losing. If you are winning against my base, don't tell me about it, because I don't mind losing. If I would have mind losing, I would have made my base a bombardier base, or a really sneaky base with all the sneaky sniper towers and things like that. I don't want that. I want everyone that is going to attack me to have fun, to have a chance. That's me. If I would decide probably at some point to go for, I don't know, top 10, yeah, then I would probably make a really hard base to beat, because I would need all the help that you can get, you know, all the dog tags that you can get. At the moment, I'm really happy with my place. I'm really happy with what I did so far in the game. Don't mind. My main thing is to have fun. Obviously, it is still. I would want now. I would think it would have been better to have a really good base on this account, on the big account, so I can get alliance points for my friends in the alliance, because I find it quite unfair for them if I don't get the maximum amount of points that I am able to. So I put a focus fire there on the chemist, knowing that my troops will rush there plus the riots will kind of freeze them, or whatever is that, we stun them, and that worked perfectly. It is a trick that I normally use when I am against flamers or chemists. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't, and yeah, let's see again. It's another test against walls. We have quite a few walls. It is a kind of a weird way of destroying walls. You have the engineer there. I should have waited, because the engineer is kind of repairing the walls in the same time, which it does matter this time. Actually, for the first time, the engineer kind of managed to to repair the walls in the same time that I am trying to destroy them. Anyway, we did need to focus fire there. Not a problem yet. So we are against loads of rangers. They could be dangerous. I'm not afraid about that. You can see I do have loads of surgeon. I do have loads of riots, and if the surgeons are reviving, I don't know, 50% of the riots, I'll have a good chance. Rangers are really good, but believe me or not, they are not really strong against riots, plus all the help that my riots are getting at the moment. I put the tear gas there just to stop the riots coming, so my units will have just about enough time to get rid of the structures, so they can focus on the other units and the riots. You should do that as well if you have one tear gas, even if the other units are having iron lungs. And I did press twice again on the controller, which is so annoying, so I kind of missed one missile. Anyway, we are going to win this, and I'm really happy with that. I feel like I repaired somehow my mistakes, and I did it for myself mostly, because I do really enjoy to play this like that. So probably after this I'm going to try more, just for fun. Well guys, let me know what you think about any other fests. Let me know if you want to see something. Just speak with me in the comments, guys. Leave comments there, because I do read them, even if I don't get a chance to reply to all of them. Mostly I do, or if it does take a day or two until I reply, I'm trying to reply to all of them. Anyway, I read them, I know what you are talking about, so if you have something to say, write it down and I'll be there to reply for you guys. So that's everything for this fest. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you can, please share with your friends. If possible, subscribe as well, guys. Turn the notification on, you know, the small bell there. You'll know when I upload next. You are going to make sure you are not missing any videos. And hopefully tomorrow I'm going to do some alliance battles on the big account. I didn't get a chance to do any. You can see the points. They're not as many. So I did record 2 battles. I did only 2 battles so far on this account, and I feel kind of bad, but I made some points for the alliance on my Steam account, because I wanted to level up the account, so I can kind of progress, go to the next step. So I tried to combine the 2 of them. Anyway guys, I wish you have a great day. I wish you a happy new year if I don't get a chance to tell you again, and I hope next year you'll get everything that you need, everything that you are dreaming for, and I am there. I'm sending good energy to you. Anyway guys, as always, thanks for watching, and so long, my friends.